Hello everybody, my name is Heidi and I'm coming to you from sunny Florida. Today is April 2nd on a Monday, and it is a partly cloudy, partly sunny day today. This is episode 12 of my YouTube channel. If you're a new viewer, I hope you like it, I hope you come back, and if so, press the subscribe button, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much again for watching me, chatting with me, and most importantly, inspiring me to keep doing this podcast. So this week, I'm going to talk about my knitting, some crocheting, and a little bit of a flop. Well, actually, a big flop, because it's no longer going to be a work in progress. So grab your drink and grab your knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, whatever you like to do, and let's chat. Today, I think it might be a short one. I don't have a lot to say. I have some works in progress, and I just have one finished object, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, I'm knitting this baby sweater for my son's coworker, and it's all done. It's going to be a boy, so I wanted, something that was more boyish looking. And not that that matters anymore. Who cares what anybody wears? But I wanted to make this sweater. I had it in my stash, most importantly, because I'm trying to cut down on my stash. And this has been in there for over a year or so, this yarn. And anyway, it's a bit unconventional for a baby sweater, but I love it. The yarn is from Sugarbush Yarn Company, and the base is Itty Bitty, and the colorway is Flannel Flair. I used a size 3, and the pattern is called Wheat Grant by, I hope I don't crush her name, but the designer is, Tega Hilliard. And I tell you, this yarn is so soft. The pattern was easy peasy, a great beginner project for somebody who wants to make a sweater, especially a baby sweater. And I did it, I think, within a couple of days. On the sleeves, she offers you short sleeves, 3/4 sleeves, and long sleeves. I did 3/4 sleeves because I was running low on the yarn. Anyway, it's really adorable, and it has this nice little, like a border. I don't know what I did. I have to look in the pattern. I think it's a paid pattern, but I like this neckline. So I was really happy with this pattern, and I'll link it below. The name and the yarn, all the stuff I talk about today will be linked in the description box. So this is it. It is so soft, this yarn. I love using it. And that's my finished object. Wait, but along with it, there is a little bit extra yarn, just enough to make some baby booties. So cute. Same yarn. I don't know what needles. I really didn't journal this down, take notes on it, because they took 1, 2, 3, and it's just a little something extra to add to the baby sweater. And that's it. That's my finished object for the last time I podcasted to you guys. Okay, I do have a half-finished object. Test knitting for somebody. Her name is Sarah Knits, and I'm doing her pattern that she designed, test knitting. It's called Meditation Socks. And this is it. I loved this test knit. I have one on the finished, and I have one on the needles. It's not going to be released until the end of April, like April 30th or May 1st. So on its way. I did this on Magic Loop, size 1 needle. The yarn is called Wool Gusto. It's an 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. And yeah, so that's what I use for the main color, Gusto wool. And for the contrast, the toes and the heel, I did something in my stash. I don't even remember what yarn, what the name of the color is, but obviously it's purple. And I did a 1x1 ribbing, and I did my favorite heel, which is a slip stitch and gusset heel, and just a rounded toe. The only thing is, I did the 1x ribbing. I like the look of a 1x1 ribbing, but when I do it on Magic Loop, I don't know why, but I get a ladder where the join is. I'm not a big fan of it, but I was following the pattern exactly. I could have done 2x2, but I wanted to do what she put in there, and that's it. And then living in this bag by White Rose Fiber Company. It's perfect for like Easter time with these little bunny rabbits. Living is the other sock on the Magic Loop, and I'm just up to the foot section. So that's it for my finished object. By the next time I podcast, I'll have a whole finished object. Okay, the next thing that I did, socks, they're my favorite things to knit, is I'm so thankful because I'm taking a class for sock knitting. It's by Knitty Natty. She offered a course for the perfect fit sock, and I jumped on that because I've been doing socks for quite a while. I love doing them, but they never fit me exactly the right way. Well, her course explains a lot of different things, how to make it fit you perfectly, and it's almost over, but I am enjoying it so much. She explains everything so beautifully. She has the math all figured out. I couldn't have asked for a better course. If she does it again, I highly recommend it to anybody that's looking to perfect their sock skills. Or if you're a first-time sock knitter, this is perfect for you because she explains everything from the get-go. So this is it. And the cuff is a 2x2 ribbing. She loves doing the fish lips heel kiss sock. And I'm up to I did the foot, now I'm up to the toe, and then I'm done with the course. And I love it because up here it fits my calf area better, and everything is really custom made to fit my foot. I have a very small foot, but it's wide. I have narrow calves, so I'll let you know how it's done when next time we meet. This will be a half-finished object. Then I got to work on the second one. But did you know that with your feet, they're both not alike? Like one foot is bigger than the other foot with my feet. I found that out when I did all this math stuff. So the yarn that I used is from the Lopsided Crafter, and it's on her Alice base. It's called Be My Valentine. I got it for Valentine's Day, but I couldn't get to it, so I do it now. Here's a pretty little progress keeper. I forgot where I got this from. And I did the 2x2 ribbing, much better for me, and the fish lips kiss heel. I'm not a big fan of that because for some reason, I don't like the way it looks, but it does fit beautifully, even though I find it to be big and I don't like the look, but what's important is that it fits perfectly. And with this course, I could change out the heel and try to do the heel that I like and adjust a little bit there. So I'm very pleased with this course. I'm almost done, and I love it. If you want to make socks and she offers a class again, I highly, highly recommend it. Okay, the next thing that I have that's ongoing, this I haven't brought out in a while, and it's going to be forever, but I'll show you some of the progress I made. It's my Coziest Memory Blanket by Kemper Ray, and this is by using all my scrappy yarn, fingering yarn that I have. I haven't gone through all of it, but I made this blanket Well, I'm making this blanket, and here I am with it. I'm on row 7. I think I'm going to do like 16 rows. So I'm like halfway through. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last time we spoke, let's see if I have anything here. I did have a progress keeper, but I don't know where I put it. All right, maybe I took it out. But I've done quite a few. I might have done 12, 13 squares. Oh, there you are. Yeah. I did 16, 17, 18, 19 squares since we last spoke. I love doing this blanket because you just make one square. You pick up on one side, you pick up on the other, and you decrease every other row, and boom, you got a beautiful mitered square. So this is it. It's getting there. It's halfway through. I don't know when I started this. Maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. So just figure another 2 years it'll be finished. But I do have a lot of scraps coming in. And I haven't put a lot on. Plus, I also exchanged with my friend Esther our scraps, and she gave me so many, and I gave her so many. So it's plugging along, and I really like the way this looks. So in a couple of years, hopefully I'll still be doing this, and you can see my end result. Okay, one of my progress keepers got caught onto another project that I'm trying to get out now. Okay, goodbye blanket. It's still caught. So the next project that I have, this is my addiction. You'll have to excuse me, my progress keeper is stuck onto my blanket and I can't get it out. There we go. Okay, my next project, I started and I have been addicted to it. It is a crochet project. It's by Nitty Natty from the Love and Stitches podcast, and she designed this particular pattern. She just released it recently. I will link down the pattern of where you can get it on Ravelry. It's called the Playtime Cowl, and it's a crochet project. Okay, this is it. It is so addicting. I was up till 2 o'clock one night, and last night I was up till 1 o'clock doing it. I can't help myself. The yarn is called Madelinetosh. It's their Euro sock base, and the colorway is Klee. I don't know what that means. This Progress Keeper, it's a little sheep, is from White Rose Fiber Company. So cute. This is such an addicting pattern. I'm using size H hook and a size 7. I don't know why it's 7. I don't know if that means I or just 7. Such a fun pattern. Let's see what else do I have to tell you about this. So it's by Nitty Natty, the Playtime Cowl, and this yarn is 100% merino wool. So I can't wait. When I'm done with it, I'm going to block it. It has these crisscrosses in there. So much fun. I really enjoy doing this. So check out our pattern. And that's it. I'm doing this with a couple of friends and through my Love and Stitches membership by Nitty Natty. And it's so much fun. And I'm housing it inside of my float tote, which is another pattern by Nitty Natty. This one's one skein tote. And that too you could find at on Ravelry with Nitty Natty. So that's my crochet project. For some reason, because I'm in this membership and it's for crocheters and knitters, anything you like in that way. I have got my mojo back with crochet. I haven't picked up crochet in so long because of my confidence level. Being a lefty and not being able to fix my problems, but being in this membership has opened that whole new world again for me. And it's putting more into my repertoire of knitting. Now I have crochet, and of course, my other love is cross-stitching. So this has really made me love crochet back again, because I am getting help from so many people on what to do, especially since I'm a lefty. Now, my friend is also doing this cowl, and her crisscrosses go one way and my crisscrosses go another way, and it doesn't matter. Nobody would even know that it's in a different direction. But because I'm lefty, I go this way, she goes that way. And I'm just loving crochet again. I'm so happy for this membership and for the people I met, and it's really fulfilling me. Okay, so those are my works in progress. Now, my big flop. I'm so disappointed. Last time, I talked about this octopus I wanted to make. I'll post a picture up here. I wanted this so bad. It looks so cute. And I paid for the pattern. And I'm sure a lot of you went through the same thing, have gone through the same thing, where you get the pattern, you work on it, and it doesn't work out right. I'm going to show you a little bit that I got into it. This was going to be the head of the octopus. But then when I got to the tentacles, I went over it, and the count wasn't coming out right. And then I even got some help yesterday, and she helped me with it. And we did a little bit maneuvering with the setup for the tentacles. And then when I got to the tentacle part, the count wasn't coming out right. And I didn't know how it was going to work out. I couldn't figure it out. And I said, you know what? Life is too short to be stressed out with something like this. I said, I'm not going to do it. So goodbye pattern, goodbye octopus. I'm ripping it out. Hopefully I'll find something else to do with this yarn. What was the yarn that I used with this? It was in my stash. Oh, this is earth yarn, a DK weight. So I'm going to rip it. If the pattern isn't right and I can't figure out how to correct it, even the person I went to couldn't figure out how to correct it for the tentacles, it's not worth it to me. You know, I knit for pleasure, for joy, not to be stressed out with something like this. I'll do something else with this yarn. So, goodbye, octopus. It was nice meeting you for just a short while, but you give me too much stress. It's not worth it. But it was living in this beautiful bag I got from CB Crafty Girl. I'll link that below. I love this bag, but I got plenty of other things to do that I could find a home in this bag. And that's it for my works in progress. Okay, I'm just going to take a sip of my decaf coffee. So, I got a couple of acquisitions and to feed into my obsession with my stitch markers. One of the girls in my Love and Stitches membership that I belong to opened up an Etsy shop, so I wanted to support her and get some stitch markers. And she sent them. It was so quick. I got them really fast, and I'll show you them. This is a little sheep one. There's 3 of them here. Here's another sheep one. This is like the tush of the sheep. How cute is that? And then this one, I love hearts so much. This is what made me buy them, is with a sheep with a heart. Is it with a heart? Oh, it's not a, no, it's not a sheep. It says, I love yarn. Anything with hearts. Look. Love it. So that was from Julie, and her Etsy shop is called Burlap Handmade, and check her out. She has some cute, cute stitch markers there. So thank you, Julie. I love them. So again, her name is Julie from Burlap Handmade. Okay, the next thing is I got, I actually didn't buy these. With the Love and Stitches membership, I did what they called like a gift swap, where we went onto a website called Elfster, and you get paired up with somebody who also joins, And I got somebody called Katie. She's in the membership too. And for 3 months, we did a swap with each other. You send each other a nice note. Well, actually, I didn't have her. She had me. I had somebody else. But the point is, everybody gets a nice note from somebody. And each month for January, February, March, the first month was a tea bag, any kind of tea that you'd like to send somebody, along with a note. The second one was a pattern that they might like, that you think they'll like in your stash, or something that they like. You could always ask them. So I got a pattern from her that I wanted. And then the third one is stitch markers. So she sent me stitch markers. Her name is Katie, and from the Love and Stitches. These beautiful flower stitch markers, just in time for spring. There they are. And they came from, let me see the name. I want to get it all right. Sam's Tiny Trinkets. And I'll link that below. And that's from Katie. Thank you so much, Katie. I think her Instagram name is Katie Life Oils. I think that's what it is. I follow her on Instagram also. So that was from my swap partner through the membership. Really pretty stitch markers. So that's all I have for my acquisitions. Not bad. I didn't go too crazy this month. Okay, so life. Not too much exciting stuff. Last weekend, I went to a festival about 40 minutes away from me. It was called the Bacon and Bourbon Festival. Oh boy. Now, I'm not a big bacon lover. I like it once in a while. Usually I just have turkey bacon anyway. But this festival was all about the bacon and also bourbon. I guess those go together. So I'm going to insert a picture here of what some of the vendors look like. Everything had bacon cooked, bacon cheeseburgers, just bacon on a stick, all kinds of bacon sandwiches, egg and bacon on a roll. And then there was a lot of bourbon too, testing bourbon, which I did test one only because I have a sweet tooth, and this one was called Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. So they give you a tiny little sample. So I went over it, OMG. The party that I was with, my sister and her husband and my boyfriend, they tested the other one, and then I tasted this one. I said, guys, you gotta check this one out. They checked it out, and it was the best. They all loved it. So just a little side note, after the event, we wanted to try to get some of that. So they told us where we can get it. So we went to the local place, and it was off the shelves. There was not one to be had. That's how good it was. It tasted like Bailey's or, something like that. But it was chocolate peanut butter cup bourbon. So that was really good. And then for, I don't know what I had for lunch there, but I know I had a dessert. It was called bourbon bread pudding. It was terrible. It was so bad. It tasted so fake. I tasted the bourbon, but they put some kind of syrup on it. It was terrible. So I scrapped that. So that was so much fun. Everything was bacon, bacon, bacon. And bourbon. And then they also had some vendors that were selling stuff, which was good because it helps promote these small businesses. So besides the bacon and the bourbon being sold, they also had vendors. And I did see something. Me and my sister wanted this so bad. It was a little expensive, but I was able to haggle a little bit, and I got the price down for the two of us. Actually, we ended up getting quite a bit off by me just asking if she would do something. And you know what? If you don't ask, my father always said, if you don't ask, it's an automatic no. So if you want something, you gotta ask, or else it's no. So I asked, and guess what? It was a yes. I'll show you. It's this little pouch, okay? And what I love about it is, if you're a walker, you like to walk, or you go to something you don't want to bring your bag, you attach these clips to your pants. Let me see what I did here. You attach them. They have clips. I'll show you if I can get a close-up. You can attach these to your pants, and then that's it. You put your cell phone in here, your keys, and you could walk hands-free. And that's it. So that was a great purchase. And like I said, I got it down, and now I got a cute little pouch I can walk with without having to carry a big bag over my shoulder or anything like that. Just put it on my pants, and away I go. So that was what I got from that Bacon and Bourbon Festival. And then the other thing that I did, not that this is exciting, but my phone got a crack in it. Who doesn't drop their phone? Who doesn't get cracks in their phones? I don't know anybody who doesn't drop their phone. But this time, I dropped it, and all of a sudden, like a few days later, I get this black blob on my phone, and I can't get it off. I Googled it. Nothing worked. But the problem was the black blob was covering up like how much battery life I have left, if I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, and I couldn't see that. So what did I have to do? Go to the my cell phone carrier and go to them, and boom, next thing you know, you get a phone. But you think it's a couple of minutes. It's never that. It is always 2 hours. By the way, if you hear a noise, that's apparently the landscaper is out there working on the lawn. But back to my story. So it's never half an hour. It's 2 hours. I picked the phone. That was the easy part. And then, transferring the stuff. So then he says, oh, this will take 15 minutes. I said, fine. We went out, took a walk, come back. It was still going. It wasn't getting all the way through. We were there for a half an hour after I already got the phone. So it was like more time. 2 hours later, I said, forget it. Give me the phone. I'll take it home. I'll try to do it at home. So I did it the way the guy did. And I said, you know what? He was trying to transfer my phone from phone to phone, which was fine. But it wasn't going through even at home. It was taking forever. I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to try to transfer it through the iCloud. And you know what? Boom. I got it done myself. Who needs them? That's what I said. So I figured it out. That was the excitement of my cell phone. So I got a new cell phone. And that was it for the week. I went to the yarn shop, hung out there, tried to get my problem resolved, which didn't work out. But it didn't matter. Hung out with my friends, and that was it. Came home, went on Zoom, and here I am for podcasting with you guys. So I'm going to leave it up there. It was so much fun chatting with you. I hope you come back. If so, press the bell with the subscribe button and see what I'm up to next. And if you're a new viewer, I really hope you liked it, and I hope you'll come back, because I love spreading all my goodness to you guys, and I hope I can inspire you to pick up your needles or your hook or your needle to cross stitch, whatever you like. So, as always, I wish you peace and love in your life, and I'll see you next time. Have a great week, everybody.